B-Rackz. Man, I had a video idea based on like I just listened to this young Nudy project, bro. You know, he one of my favorite artists for like the past, I don't know, since the nigga started like I say dropping a lot of records with P.R.1 back to back. Like I've been fucking with his stuff for like a minute since around that time. I don't know, bro. Like I'm just inspired to make like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm thinking like, what if I was to cook up a pack for Nudy? Like what would I cook up for him? Like not even on no biting shit. You know what I'm saying? Like making beats for young Nudy is like you get a bunch of Atlanta like drum sounds like Zaytov and shit, Shotty Red shit, or like a couple of drums 30 Rock made famous. Like, you know, like little drums you can like do a little two-step with and it's like, you know what I'm saying, out the way. So like the 808 can shine, like little hi-hats class and shit. Like basically I view his production as like a cool melody with a good counter melody and then some real out the way drums. So when the 808 come in, it just all just, you know what I'm saying? Just going bonkers. Like that's how I view his production. Oh yeah, quick little lesson. So as y'all know, I make my 808 specifically from scratch, 99% of the time. This 808, so basically I'm friends with one of the people or the person who actually really made the first sample to be turned into the Spinz 808. Like they're responsible for actually sparking the whole idea behind the Spinz. So anyway, I got the root sound file to make the Spinz. And I actually tweaked the root sound file and made my own variation of the Spinz, but obviously I didn't tone out the air. I didn't tone out the air in the 808. You know what I'm saying? And shouts out to guys that was watching my page and stuff and watching other people's page to get the true story behind it and then kind of, you know what I'm saying, acting like they the ones discovered it. You're a cool person, you know what I'm saying? You get credit where it's due. But yeah, I got this version of the 808. So I have been using my futuristic ATL kit a lot, but I ain't been promoting it much. I'm gonna tell y'all now. If y'all go purchase the futuristic ATL kit today, what's today? It's 8:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time where I'm at. And today is August the 12th, 2025. This 808 is not inside of the initial kit. But if you purchase it today and show me a receipt after you watch this video, matter of fact, I only have to be today. From the 12th to the 15th, you got 3 days. If you purchase the futuristic ATL kit from the 12th to the 15th, then and you gotta show me a receipt. If you show me a receipt, either via email or you want to DM me, my Instagram is B-Rackz. DM me a receipt of purchase, or I just go inside the email for the actual website, and I'm gonna just send y'all this 808. But that's if you actually like the 808 enough. But this is literally one of my top kits I've been getting placements with, and y'all gonna hear like a lot of songs I produce. Like, you know, I've been very low profile about placements I've been getting. But you know, you ain't gonna know till you see it. When you see it, I'm like, damn, that boy working, man. But y'all be seeing me work though, for sure. And to be honest, I'm gonna be honest. A couple of the beats I made live got placed. Like the Metro Boomin record, "Don't Stop Dancing" on with hosted by DJ Spinz, Metro Boomin, with like all the old school Atlanta artists and some of the new school and stuff with like the futuristic and the older trap sound. I made that beat live on my YouTube. It's still up there too. I'm not gonna take the live down, but literally, I just be working and moving the tracks around, and you'll never know where it end up at. But this is real sauce, like, that I'm using to get placement, so it's never capped when I'm telling y'all this. But yeah, if y'all go through my YouTube lives, y'all can see the full process of me making the beat for the project with Spinz, Metro, and damn near every legend in Atlanta as far as production and artistry and writing. You know what I'm saying? It's some guys who contributed. Their names probably like ain't on the forefront of the record. But it's a lot of great people. Even just from Georgia in general, because everybody's not, you know, from like, you know, Atlanta, like the core area. But it's different people from, you know, different sides and parts of Georgia. Like me, I'm not from Atlanta. Like in purity. Like, I come from West Memphis, Arkansas, and I stayed there up until about age 11. Then I spent a couple years in California. I was 11 in 2009. Like, literally, when I moved to California, that was like one of the times when Michael Jackson died, and we watched like his funeral stuff on TV in the living room at the apartment I was staying in California with my mom and stuff. But from I think from 2000 from like late 09 up to 2013, I stayed in California. Now, after I graduated the 8th grade, I stayed in the 9th grade for 2 years. We ended up coming to Atlanta when I turned 15. So later that year, I ended up turning 16 while we was living in Georgia. The first place I stayed at was Smyrna. And the first school I went to in Georgia was Wheeler High School, Wheeler High, over there in the Cobb County area, close to the west side. And then I ended up moving to the east side. I stayed on Panthersville, down the street from like Boulder Crest. Like, used to eat at the Checkers, on Candler Road. And they got like the, you know, like the South DeKalb Mall and stuff over there. Like, you know, the bus route and all that. Like, I stayed over there on the east side, and every day after school we'd go to Candler Road, get like get some Checkers, you know what I'm saying, a little meal, whatnot. When it was time to, you know, get clothes for school, we went to the DeKalb Mall, and that's where I would shop at and get my, you know, new shoes and shit like that. And from there I ended up moving to Stone Mountain. I moved to Stone Mountain. I stayed in Stone Mountain. I think it was a apartment complex. I forget the name of it. It was like Oaks. The address was like some Oaks Bend, but it was in Stone Mountain. Then from there, I ended up moving to Lithonia, and I was staying at a condominium area there for a couple of years. Then let me see, I ended up moving to I was staying at Howell Mill after that. Right? Boom. Then nigga ended up moving in Ellenwood. You know what I'm saying? Like still kind of close to the Lithonia area and stuff like that. And then, you know what I'm saying? Nigga just been on the east side for a minute, but like for years and years and years, like it was like either close to the west or closer to the city or kind of like southeast or the east, you know what I'm saying? But I've been around, you know, Atlanta, but I'm not like a rooted in Atlanta person, but I've stayed here for 12 years. And pretty much this is where I kind of live most of my very conscious life. Because, you know, as a child, like age 11 and shit, I'm still playing with like little toys and shit. I'm not really soaking up the environment around me. And when I started soaking up the environment, I was living in Georgia. And I was all around like people from Atlanta, different musicians, the people I grew up with, where I learned my culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? And even when I'm staying in West Memphis, like most of the music we listened to was rooted in Memphis, Texas, and Georgia, whether it was Atlanta or just other parts of Georgia and Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was a big Webby and Boosie supporter just as a kid listening to them. Florida too, like T-Pain. I was a big fan of T-Pain coming up. But anyway, Pharrell and Kanye as well. Can't forget VA. Can't forget Chicago artists. Pharrell and Kanye was a big inspiration, and Timbaland too as well. There's too many niggas to name, too much history to go over. But yeah, Slick got off track. But yeah, like being here 12 years now, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, from 2013, late 2013 up until now, like it's coming into a season of late 2025. So I officially been here for about, you know what I'm saying? Uh, damn near 12 years because I moved here September 2013. So, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out Georgia, shouts out Atlanta, great city. And I'm very honored to be a part of, you know, the project. Even though I ain't just, you know what I'm saying, all the way OG legend. Like some people call me a legend, but I won't accept that until I see enough points on the board. But yeah, they incorporated a nigga into the project. Very grateful to be a part of something like that. That's a movement for this city and this state, and just for the South in general. Bring it back a fun sound, fun vibe, good energy, good people, good contributors to the sound and the community. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, go check out A Futuristic Summer by hosted by DJ Spinz, produced by Metro, Spinz, and many more people. Everyone played a part, even the artists. So yeah, salute that. But I actually produced that beat on my YouTube live, man. So if you go digging through my lives, you'll find it. If you actually want to go looking and you find it, comment on that junk, you feel me? Make some clips, you know what I'm saying? But so if I was texting him a pack every day and I did like 3 to put to the side for him, and I did 20 that day and I put 3 to the side for Nudy, I'm just gonna do, because I'm in that space anyway. I'm in the space of making beats for Nudy right now. I just listened to a project. It been hard, bro. Yeah, Paradise by Young Nudy go crazy, you feel me? Shouts out Coop. Shouts out that boy Coop. He went crazy. I got to sneeze and yawn at the same time, boy. This shit exotic, but yeah, let's get in this bag real quick, man. There's enough talking, man. I think I said enough. Let's get it.